The movie Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix and directed by Todd Phillips, that came out in 2019, explores themes of mental illness, neglect, and the failure of society to provide adequate support for its vulnerable citizens, particularly the poor and mentally ill. It examines how individual suffering, amplified by a cynical media, a stagnant economy, and a systematic indifference from powerful figures, can lead to radicalization, violence, and chaos. The film also delves into the subjective nature of reality and the profound impact of childhood trauma. Childhood trauma, and the desperate human need for recognition and understanding. The film highlights how society fails to provide effective care and support for those with mental illnesses, leading to increased suffering. Arthur Fleck's personal history of neglect and abuse contributes to his psychological deterioration and eventual turn to violence. His inability to connect with others, coupled with a lack of genuine empathy from the world around him, fuels his descent into madness. The story is set in a Gotham City, characterized by poverty, widespread social neglect, and a vast network of powerful, uncaring people. The media's focus on negativity and its potentially harmful coverage of violence contributes to a toxic social environment. Arthur's personal suffering is compounded by the feeling that society has failed him, eventually sparking his radicalization. The film emphasizes the fundamental human need to be seen, understood, and loved. Arthur's acts of violence become a desperate, albeit twisted, way to gain recognition and make himself heard in a world that ignores him. The lines between reality and fantasy become blurred for Arthur, and his perception of himself is shaped by the delusions of his mother and the external pressures of his environment.